Hey guys, it's Sylvia, Beauty Junkie 824. I am coming to you today with my week 44 post-op VSG and week 11 maintenance. I weighed in this morning at 130.9 and as of this morning, my total weight loss is 112.9. I know it's been forever since I made a video, so I apologize for that. I've had a ton of new subscribers also. Thank you to everybody who has sent me messages to check in and see how I'm doing and, where I am and everything like that. I have come to the realization that it is absolutely necessary for me to make these videos and watch YouTube videos. And I need to be doing it on a very much more regular basis. I haven't watched a YouTube video in forever. Watched my first one today. It was new toy for Katie's video. And, I just realized how much encouragement and inspiration and motivation that you get from it. And it's something that I've known. I mean, that's what's kept me going through the whole journey of my weight loss. But, life and everything has gotten in the way. And then, I felt like, okay, well, I kind of, I got this. I am, doing everything. I'm staying in maintenance. I guess I don't need it as much as possible. But over the last couple of weeks, and especially yesterday, I just really, really came to the realization that I absolutely need this. So I will be making videos much more regularly. I'm going to say every other week, but I might be doing them every week if I feel like, I really need to talk about what's going on. And, partly it was, I was feeling like, what do I have new to talk about? But honestly, there is a lot of things, random things, that do come up. I have been struggling. The last week has definitely been like hard on me. I think it was PMS also that was, adding to it, but just been like stressed out, stress eating, eating at night, and like binging pretty much. I mean, I wasn't hungry. I was not hungry. I was just eating because I was awake and I was stressed, and it was giving me comfort, and it was keeping my brain off of the things that have been stressing me out. And it's funny because the guilt that I feel after I'm eating things that I know I shouldn't, it does take my mind off of the stress, but that is not a healthy way to do that. Like I said yesterday, I just really came to the realization that I need to get myself in check because I'm a little bit out of control right now. And that's just with, taking unplanned off days. I start off the day thinking I'm going to do great, get through half the day. I start, snacking too much. I start, eating something that I shouldn't. And then I just tell myself, you know what, forget it. Today's going to be an off day. And, it gets to the point where there's too many little things that I've nibbled on throughout the day that I can't even track it. So it really is an off day. And I wouldn't even say that I'm having those once a week, but the fact that I'm not planning them and doing it is a sign to myself that I need to check myself, because throughout my journey, that is not something that I did. I made good decisions, I made good habits, and if I start to give in to those kind of habits, that's not going to be good for me in the long run. So pretty much that's kind of been where I have been over the last week. My exercise has pretty much stayed the same. I'm not running as much, and it's mostly because my knees are telling me they don't really like running. if it's not one, it's the other. I'll put a brace on one, go, then the other one starts hurting, and I don't want to be in a position where I can't work out at all. So I have traded that in, for the most part, with hiking. So I'm hiking as often as possible. Once a week, my friend and boss, we go to a little hiking area in my neighborhood, and so we'll go do that. And then I also try to go and hike as often as I can with whoever will come with me, because I don't want to ever go alone. But whoever I can convince that it's gonna be fun, I will take them with me. But yeah, so I've been doing that a lot, and then trying to get outdoors and just be active. My family and I, we went. My two boys and my husband, we went and just played a family baseball game one day for hours. And I was the official ball runner after. So whenever the ball would go out to outfield, I would take that as my cue to go sprint as fast as I could to go get it. And then, doing things like that, and that was short bursts of running. So my knee was actually okay until the very end of the day, but at least through the workout or through the game, it was fine. Let's see here. I know I had other things to talk about. I just made this video and then it ran too long. Oh, okay. So one thing that I was not prepared for once I hit my goal is people not recognizing you. And obviously, it's not people that see you on a day-to-day basis, but, having people that haven't seen you in a couple of months or haven't seen you in, 2 years or haven't seen you in a year, at the point where I was in my weight loss transition already, but I hadn't obviously reached goal, I have gone up to people and started to talk to them, that I hadn't seen in a while, and excited to see them because, it's been forever and I'm maybe just running into them, and had them look at me ridiculously crazy. And, I've been taken aback by it. I'm like, wow, why are they looking at me like that? Or the body language, the vibe is off. And I couldn't, for the longest time, I couldn't put my finger on it. I didn't understand why people were, and I would walk away from that conversation kind of feeling like, wow, I can't believe that, somebody would be that rude. Somebody that, I felt I had a relationship with at some point, and they would just, look at me so crazy that, like I said, I would just walk away perplexed. And it wasn't until I had a client that was in to get her prom hair done for this year, and I also did her last year, and she did the same look, and so I walked away, and I go into the color room to go put my stuff away, and all of a sudden it dawned on me that she looked at me like that because she didn't recognize me. And so I come back out and I said, hey, did you not recognize me when I came through? And she said, no, I had no idea who you were until you walked away, and then I realized it. And I thought to myself, aha, that's what it is. It's not that people have been being rude. It's that they just completely didn't recognize me. So that is something that was totally unexpected. And obviously now that I think about it and put it into perspective, I can see, it's taken time for me to get used to me, and I still sometimes don't recognize myself. So why would I think that somebody that hasn't seen me in quite a long time, would recognize me right off the bat? But even my family members, my aunt's husband, who just saw me, we saw each other at Thanksgiving, he, on 4th of July, just walked right past me after I said hi to him. Then he stopped after he took a couple steps, turned around and went, holy crap, I can't believe that was you. I didn't even recognize you. So that is something that once you get to goal, be ready for that. And when people give you those crazy looks, then maybe you'll know why. So anyways, that is my video for this week. I'm going to try to keep doing the updates more regularly, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.